Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So today I was trying something new. I was watching Carrie the Crafter and he was doing something similar but different. Yeah, I had some more of these labels and I wanted to know how I could play with them or paint them or whatever. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I must have put them away as usual. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so we'll start off. This is the one. So, yeah, all I did was use different colors to paint it. I used a baby wipe here. I've also got some sponges if I need to. Then I took out, I think I put it back. Let me grab it here. I grabbed my script stamp, so we'll leave that out so I don't get totally bogged down. I'm using a piece of parchment paper on the back, and for fun, just totally fun, I wanted to try it. I took out these fat cat, let me see if I can grab something to put behind it. These fat cat stamps that I have never used, or maybe used once or twice. And if you can see, let me see, I have to stand up. You can see a fat cat there and there. I used blue, and the blue kind of offset the turquoise. I have turquoise in there, but not a lot of it. But I thought these would be great fun to have ready for doing any decorating of any kind. If I happen to want to take out my my master board here that I had created a while ago. These are cards, which I haven't done anything with, and I haven't done anything with these. So they're here for me to play around with. So I'm going to let this dry. It's not quite dry. I just finished playing, totally playing. And I want to do another one with you. And I want to just have fun. So here is a plain one. Now this one, these are little address labels, I believe. Yes, so they're that big, right? And again, just to mention that sometimes when they get wet, the backing, the glue, you may have to reinforce the glue with maybe some glue stick or whatever kind of glue you're using. But I can see it's still wet. So we're going to put that aside to dry. I love playing with paints that that I haven't tried before, and sometimes I limit myself because I try to copy other people. And the thing is I think for me, I need to find my own path. I also have these other homemade stamps that I did that I can create patterns on. But the first thing to do, and these ones here are large labels. These are actual shipping labels. And I think I've got like a gazillion, is that such a word? Labels over here that I could pull out and use. I'm just wondering. Hold tight, hold tight. Let me see what else I've got in here. Oh, I've got these kind of envelope wraps, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's amazing how many mailing labels. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know where I picked this one up. So let's just, these are Polaroid. I have no idea where I got these from. So we'll just use one of these because they're mailing labels. They're smaller. And the shipping labels are quite large, although I could do both, and I might. All right, here we go. Yeah, sometimes I have such a supply of things. Okay, we'll use the shipping labels for later, and we'll just use this one for now. Now, I'm going to come in with some lighter colors. I'm going to come out maybe yellow. I can't find any of my other paints. I got a pale pink. Maybe we've got a purple. I've got some other paints in here that are purple. This is kind of a nice purple too. Yeah, let me start with those. Let me start with these. Now I'm not giving myself much space. I hope you can see the whole situation here. All right. Now I'm just playing. Totally just playing. And I'm going to keep these. You never know when you can use a little bit more. Now all I'm going to do, see with my other ones, oops, I hope I didn't drop that. With my other labels that I did, I used my brayer runoff to, you know, clean off my brayer, and I used these labels, and you kind of got some up and down notion stuff. You kind of got the painting going up and down, and I want to totally be fun and random with no particular I do like things that are horizontal. Some people like other things, and I like it to be totally free from any straight lines, I guess is what I'm saying. Even though they are straight lines, I'm gonna pick up some of this. Okay, I may have put a little bit much on the top of there, so I'll wipe that off there. And these, once they're dry, you can use these for collages very easily. So I just put them aside to dry somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, so I've got that one. I think I'd like to mute it a little bit with some of this warm beige. And I'm going to just, it's getting old. I'm afraid that these are my old ones, and I'm really going to have to, get some new paints. But I want to use up what I've already got. So to me, what I'm almost doing is painting a sky. I guess is the best way I can. I like the swooping down. I like the blending with no rhyme or reason, just because it's there. You know, I like this feeling of just having a little bit of wispiness, I guess. Okay, now I have yellow and I have that. I was going to add some pink. I'm wondering if I should wait, but maybe I won't. Let's see what happens when I add a little pink. I haven't done this yet. This is a whole new, brand new one for me. And I'm just going to wisp it through, and I can rub it across. Because the baby wipe is damp, it gives me a little bit more forgiveness to spread the ink around, and I don't have to just go up and down. I can add a little here, add a little there, add a little wherever, you know. It's your artwork. Make it your own. Okay. And what is great about this is I don't have to wait for it to dry to keep adding my paint, but I will give it a little bit of time here while I wipe this up. I did use a little bit of paint here. Okay, now I want to go in now, either the purple or the turquoise. I'm not sure which one I want to try first. Oop, big glop on there. Definitely old paint, and this one is very thick, which means I may have to add some water to it. Add a little water to you. And I think I will use this other one here that I have. Could probably add a little more water, but I'm not going to. Oh. Now all I want to do is just give myself some spread out stuff. Nothing special. I do like this look. And that's just about it. And this was way too much paint. Way too much paint. But as I said, some of my paints are getting old and they really need to be watered down a little bit. Now, the only thing is, I really wanted, look at my pans, I really wanted some purple on here. And I don't know, I've got two purples. I've got this one, which is really cool purple. It's kind of a fluorescent purple. And then this one is kind of a pinky purple. Get rid of that spot. There. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I take the pink with this purple and just see, it kind of blends in with the pink so that it's not so dark. Now, I'll move this. Let me try this one. I don't want a lot, but I just want to see if it will bring out the pink. In here. Like I say, I don't need a lot of it. I don't know, sometimes. And the reason I like to do the kind of sweeping, like I'm brush stroking here through this, allows me to stencil anywhere with, now I'm really liking this. I may want to wipe this down a bit. And again, that's way too much paint. Now I know I don't have my glue book with me to run off all of this paint, so unfortunately. All right, now I'm just gonna let that dry and show you what's next. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you saw in my other one, as I kind of did that streaking thing, and I can see the little kitty cats on here. We may not even see it. I may get his, you know, a little butt here. I may get a little face on one. If I pull that up, you can see that there's a little face on that one. So we're going to leave that on here. Hopefully it'll continue to stick. Now, so I've done the kitty cats, and I'm wondering, I am going to put a little bit of text on here, so we'll go ahead with my archival ink, and I'm going to add some of this text on here, and just randomly, I'm not even thinking about it, I'm not even deciding what goes where, I'm just punching it in wherever, and I'm only using the bottom half of that, so that is plenty. I don't need any more script on there, and we'll wipe that off and put that away shortly. And here are the kitty cats that I used. I'm not going to use those, but I was thinking of flowers. Now, I am not good at floral stuff. But I'm wondering about some of these, because I don't have green in there. This is totally experimental, guys. Totally experimental. Again, I'm not taking these off individually and just putting them down. I don't have a big block to hold them, but where have I put my color? Now, this is just my paint box. I call it a paint box. And I thought perhaps I would use some of this lighter green, and as it comes out from the sides, and I can hold it here, and this is where I would add the green all over every single one of these on this. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never tried it before. I mean, I've tried it with text, but certainly not with this large amount of of ferns and stuff. So let's cross our fingers that I haven't totally destroyed this little experiment, because you know I'm experimenting. Well, you know what? You can't really see it, so it's just adding color rather than anything special. So let's see if I can rub on some of these to give more definition. That one I just kind of pressed on, but I didn't really press it firmly. So let's see if this, maybe I should have used a darker green. No, it's not really coming out the way I thought. However, just by adding the green was kind of cool. I am not going to worry about it. Now the only thing black on here is the text, so I'm going to be coming back. All right, that needs to be washed off. This needs to be put away. I guess I should have gone with the darker, but everything is so pastel on here. And as I said, this is totally experimenting. I experimented with the little fat cats. I am experimenting with my little gardening ferns or whatever these are. Let me just pull that out of the way for a minute just to wipe off. I can wipe these off later. I just want to get the majority of it off. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough for that, playing with that. So the darker green might have been better, but that's fine. That is okay. Now I had birds. I had all kinds of things I was going to put on there. You can also stencil over top of it to kind of, maybe with white, to kind of put it away. But don't forget, each one of these is individual. So it's not going to be going anywhere like soon. So the only other thing I wanted to do was put some numbers. And I don't know why. I don't know why, but I do have these that I can press all over the place and just let them fall where they may, you know. Like I don't, oop, they're upside down here. So I could put like number 1 up there. You can't see it. Put them down here. Lay them across over here. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're all going to be individual. Oop, I lost the number 2. Sometimes the big numbers are kind of cool. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do with this. Put this back here. And we'll put the other things away. So all I'm doing is building up my stash of these labels. Now, as you can see, some of the labels are wanting to come off, and I may just put them in between some sheets of parchment paper. I'm probably wondering what I'm doing now. What I am trying to do is take off the border. Oh, it's gonna come. There we go. Okay. The reason for that, see, that's coming up. The reason for that is so that they're easier to pop off, so that you can, you know, pop them up a little bit easier. I'm going to put that in between here and let that sit. And now I'm going to take the border off. And the border should come off fairly easily. There we go. And there are all of my individual, once the ink dries, I'll have all kinds of beautiful, colorful labels to put anywhere. Now, I could have come along and punched some of these squares, but that wasn't my purpose today. I think my purpose was just to get some smooth, I'm doing the swing, smooth, sometimes just to mix colors in a smooth way makes me feel good. And then adding a little bit extra with the green and the black numbers and text. I think these are beautiful. I'm going to put them in here to make sure that they get nice and dry and stay stuck. Eventually they will go in. I have, yeah, I'll never be able to find it right now, but I do have a folder for all of my painted labels. So I hope you'll give that a try. Just experiment. You know, if you've only got like 3 colors of paint, just swish them around. Do circles if you like circles, up and down if you want to make crisscrosses, whatever you like to do. This is my pleasant place. This is what I like. I like to be able to kind of spread. It's kind of a rhythm that goes on. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy that way. So now I have some more beautiful, colorful labels compared to the ones that I had the runoff of. Sorry, I'm just looking. I don't know where I put them now. Yeah, you know, of the other labels that I had that you just use as a runoff, which is right up and down, and thick. And, you know, I wanted something wispy and colorful. So anyway, I hope you'll give that a try. Thanks for joining me today. Not every day is a good day. Not every day is a bad day. Some days we have a lot of fun experimenting. And this was my experiment for today. And I'm really loving the little cat faces. I hope I don't lose too much of them. I didn't check to see. I think there's one that his face is going to be definitely on. I mean, I could have put it, but I like the randomness of it. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next time. Put the top on, Donna. Bye for now.